3 misiones. Escúchenme atentamente. Pero ¿qué hice yo en vez de ponerme a jugar esas 3 misiones? Continué con mi partida de Final Fantasy X. Ah, no, sí es para acá. Sí es para acá porque la fogata está en la parte sur. Así que bueno, 3 misiones. Se supone que tengo nivel para hacer esto. Lo que sí es que probablemente no tenga las armas. Porque me han valido muchísimo las armas. Y he decidido decantarme por, bueno, lo que tenemos, un par de... Pues el arco que... Mejorar el arco de sniper. O de snipeo, como me gusta españolizarlo. No mucho más. ¿Qué es eso? Texto. Insisto en que a veces funciona, pero pues cuando te dan tanto texto, no sé. Yo creo que ahí ya estamos sufriendo en generar una narrativa lógica. No es que el texto sea malo si estás leyendo. Los audios me parecen funcionales, aunque también son muy largos si no acabas de oírlos mientras juegas sin apresurarte. Pero el texto, y no lo digo por esto, o sea, lo digo por varios juegos, no solo por este, sí es problemático, creo yo. O sea, la cantidad de texto que es así de la inmersión del mundo, pues ya está perdida. Es muy hermoso, funcionaba muy bien en los Survival Horror, en Resident Evil, en Silent Hill. Eran cosas no tan largas. ¿Cómo carajo fugo? Bueno, hasta aquí llega mi noble corcel, ¿verdad? Bueno, va. Me gusta cómo se baja del corcel, es muy badass. Ok. Y me gustaría que pudiera trepar más zonas que solo las prediseñadas, porque la mayoría te las tienes que aventar en brincos, pero bueno.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Ok, ya le vale la vida, a mí también. Pudo subir hasta acá. No entiendo por qué está esa cosa ahí en medio. Las montañas tenían su deje de edificios. ¿Qué quieren que haga? Ok. Me agrada hacer esto.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
¿Stalkers? ¿Qué son? ¡Ah, Stalkers! ¿Es en serio? Ay, odio a los Stalkers. Y claramente tengo que llegar al otro lado. Les digo que aquí está mi problema de longitud de juegos. Este juego ya sobrepasó lo que tenía que durar. Y no es solo este juego, la mayoría de los juegos de esta generación son así. Entonces, bueno. $84. Sigue siendo un gran juego, o sea, no les estoy diciendo que no sea un gran juego, pero estoy diciendo que en verdad preferiría que fueran un poquito más cortos. Me vieron acabar Spy en un par de días. Y también digo, no me dieron, pero sí sé que acabé Final Fantasy 13-2 y eso no fue corto, pero el modo en que me dejaba jugar era distinto. A ver, si se detiene le pego. Lo tengo para que si se detiene le doy con todo, pero necesito que se detenga.
Red light.
¡Puta madre! Oh, no mames. Ay, puta madre. Ah, reset from 6, sí. Bueno, ya nada más tengo que volver a subir. Ven, eso es lo odioso. Es muy odioso el juego, muy odioso. Nunca me dejó ver un dios así como para que la longitud se me fuera, que es lo que pasa con los Final Fantasy, que es como de llega un momento en que juegas una zona, que es lo que yo hacía, hablando con el buen Eduardo por teléfono. Mato monstruos una y otra vez, ya más o menos me sé el asunto. Es difícil, toma tiempo, pero me van dando muchos puntos, mejoro mis experiencias de personaje. Y ya cuando llegas con los otros enemigos, pues hay más o menos, son más llevaderos. Aquí no, aquí en verdad siempre son un challenge. No tienes un deal breaker para ellos, te mueres así. ¿Y qué se supone que va? Ah, no, pues va a estar fácil bajar, creo. Y hay que volver a subir. ¿Por qué pienso? Y recuerdo elementos que no deberían. On the meantime, anyway. Bueno, ya amaneció. ¿Dónde estaban los pinches stalkers que odio, por cierto? O sea, ¿de dónde salieron? Esa es la pregunta que les estoy haciendo. Esto es irreal.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Digo, por eso se llaman stalkers, ¿no? Se supone que, ¿qué me supone que me está viendo? ¡Ay, no mames! Bueno, ya. Joder, que ya no me ve. ¿Cómo es que estaba haciendo 49 y ahora estoy a... No importa. Jamás importa. Hay un red que va a pasar por aquí, creo. Y ya. ¿El Silent Strike lo matará? Quiero creer que sí. Hay 1, 2 y 3. Sí se puede hacer esto. Si hay otra manera de matar a un hombre tan fina y precisa que como un juego de ajedrez bien jugado. Bueno, ya. Hay otra manera de matar a un hombre tan fina y precisa que como un juego de ajedrez bien jugada. Ya sé que ni siquiera hay otra manera, hay otra forma de matar a un hombre, pero bueno, es mi efecto Mandela. Hay otra manera de matar a un hombre tan fina y precisa que como un juego de ajedrez bien jugado. Machine Scavenger Box por 2. Claramente este era el camino, es decir, ustedes lo saben, yo lo sé, todos lo sabemos. Ok.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Ok. Ah, no. Ok. Es decir, o sea, vamos a ver qué hay. Si hay algo, ok, Ravager es feo. Estas dos cosas son feas. Hay un Campfire.
Easier when I was a kid.
No me puedes ver aquí. Vamos a salvar aquí. Bien. De acuerdo a esto, pues todavía faltan años para llegar, pero bueno. Además desde aquí para acá ni siquiera era. Pero bueno. Pues sí faltan 3 misiones, pero no se puede avanzar más de una al día, sin duda. Ahí bueno. Pues, Red Eye Watcher, ok, son Red Eyes. Siempre es el mejor camino de los Red Eyes. Solamente llego, si llego, si llego. Uy, si me hubiera quedado yo habría muerto. No he muerto.
They're scanning for me.
hacer esto. Es difícil que no te vean, la verdad es que es difícil que no te vean. Quiero tener algo que viviera one hit kill. ¡Ah, puta madre, no! No, 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 no. ¡Ah, su puta madre! ¿Quién? ¿Dónde? ¡Ay, cabrón! Ya te glitché aquí, ¿verdad? No los quiero matar, o sea, ya no me interesa matarlos en realidad, me da flojera matarlos. Eso es lo que lograste, Horizon, que me dé flojera matarlos.
Thought I found this.
No sé para dónde ir a ver. Es que de acuerdo a esto solo como que estoy viendo. Ah, ya. No sé para dónde ir. ¡Súbete! ¡Pinche mujer! ¡Te van a matar! Gracias. Sí, me valen muchísimo. Ya solo quiero acabarlo, maldita sea. Ok, obviamente no me voy a dejar vivir de esto. ¿O si me va a dejar?
Almost there.
Correct.
Ay, sí. No, vale, no me que si ya no quiero matar a nada ya, o sea, a lo que tenga que matar, lo demás es tan circunstancial. Me da tanta flojera. Yay.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Ah, pues claro.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Sé que alguien está por acá, anda por acá. Dijo hola, hola. Ahí sí. Me estás viendo odiar Horizon. No es un mal juego, insisto. O sea, es mi culpa.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climate path either.
Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
No te preocupes por eso ahorita, mujer.
Capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually.
Ya estuvo en el coliseo ya.
My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Me recuerda C por C la Journey.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Lo que es que yo creí que se había clonado varias veces, que ella no era ni siquiera la primera, pero no. Estos audios me gustan más, insisto.
Logging arrivals, Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And
Yes,
in
yes,
here,
yes,
we
yes,
ain't
yes.
gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Es un apocalipsis bastante interesante el planteado aquí. Eso no lo niego nunca. No lo quito nunca, no nada nunca. Está interesante la noción, ¿no? De que toda una humanidad murió y sabía que se iba a morir y lo aceptó. Y luego otra nació y nació. Okay. Pero lo que no entiendo es, pues no sé por qué no, o sea, cómo se les fueron tan rápido las memorias o cuántos años han pasado, no sé, ahí me pierdo un poco.
That's my way across.
¿Qué será? Ok. Ok.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over.
Regularmente seguir hasta acá me da un audio, pero no esta vez, aparentemente.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Pero esto tiene que existir por algo. Ah, bueno, esa caja me hace que podría ser por eso. Pero déjenme ver. Ok. ¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Ok, es arriba. Si en vez de ir hacia abajo hay que ir hacia arriba, ok. Bueno, lo bueno es que la montaña ya se cayó, entonces eso está bien.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Esto sí se debería venir.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Es muy bonito.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Estaría bonito que ya había pasado la parte 2 de la misión y ya lo que sigue sea más tranqui. Es decir, escalar lo que quieras, pero ya sin tanto.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close.
Ok,
Really?
es como murió.
It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And
Ah,
see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Silence.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No me desagrada la elección que tomé.
She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Okay. Hay que escuchar 4 de los que van a ser largos.
I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you.
Ah.
I mean, Elizabeth Sobek.
No. Ya no más.
There's only one. I miss you.
Okay.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Okay.
Hell, Liz. I know. I know you're never gonna hear
Sí lo voy a
this.
escuchar.
That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
¿Qué? No lo puedo oír si no estoy aquí.
Hell, Liz. I know. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Ah. No le dijo mucho. Ok, aquí hay otra cosa.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Oh, girl, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Yeah. Nada.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Ok, o sea, pues ese sujeto enloqueció y hizo algo, me queda claro, o sea, no están siendo sutiles al respecto. ¿Qué digo aquí? ¿No es aquí? ¿En serio? Bueno. A lo mejor solo lo podía ver antes de cruzar y ahora se perdió para siempre. Quizás sí, quizás sí.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Ah, sí, que sea pura plataforma.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. A single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Ok, pues aparentemente este era el fin. Espérenme. Ok, los mató a todos ahí aparentemente.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Okay.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents.
Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Threatened atmosphere.
Ah, bien, esto después de lo que pregunté hace media hora. ¿Por qué no tenían idea de la cultura? ¿Cómo habían olvidado la cultura tan fácilmente? Pero en el otro lugar sí había como alguien que les estaba como guiando y cuidando. Pero bueno.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Sí, me está gustando temáticamente el cierre del juego. O sea, le estoy diciendo, díceles así como cuál es el que ya duró mucho, pero temáticamente me están gustando mucho.
Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Obviamente esto no va a ser fácil. De hecho va a fallar. O sea, este es su momento, este es su Dark Knight. Digo, uno creería que ya juegue en el Coliseo, pero no. Su Dark Knight ya viene aquí.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding.
Okay. Ahí hay un camino. Ahí sí, de hecho ni siquiera creo que venga para acá. Si camino desde arriba. Ok. Pero si camino desde arriba es más razón para entrar aquí. Nada aquí. Pero aquí sí. Un momento, ya estuve aquí, putas. Ya estuve aquí, güey. Demonios. ¿Cómo rayos acabé en el mismo lugar? Verde. Pues más arriba de eso. Solo tienes que ir más arriba de eso. No, vamos, no. Espérame. Maldita sea. Es el medio. Perfecto. ¿Cómo es que ya había estado ahí pero no había llegado acá? No lo entiendo. Según en todos estos lados ya estuve. ¿Qué pasó ahí? Ah, enterró la luz del sol y lo borró todo. Ok. Ah, es que nunca fui para allá. Tengo que ir acá. Creo. No veo. No sé si a dónde ir. No tengo ni la menor idea de dónde ir. No, ya ahí yo me estoy alejando. Desde acá se supone, y luego hacia acá Y luego hacia acá. Pero ahí me pierdo, o sea. Porque yo aquí ya no puedo subir más. Y aquí adentro ya estuve, insisto. ¿O no?
Another one of these power cells. But what do I do with it?
Pero... ¿Qué carajo se hace? ¿Qué carajo se hace? Ok, esperen. No se puede subir aquí. La luz me está ayudando a mi madre. Pues ya llegué a un lado. Ok. Bueno, esto está cool. Me queda claro que yo puedo ver un animal grande. Tal vez un T-Rex, tal vez algo peor que un T-Rex. Otro y no, pues se supone que ya estuve aquí.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge.
Hades tenía Apolo.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before, the Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Okay.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
To the Forbidden West.
Elsewhere. And everywhere.
Se va a matar.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Okay.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Ah. Ok, una arma nueva. Uy, completé el main quest. Sí, voy a hacer 937. Recobra Power for Weapon. Vamos a ver cómo va el trofeo. Sé que no ve nada ahí, pero bueno, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Bien, bien, bien. O sea, ya cada misión me va a dar un... ¿Qué? Ah, no, esta... No, ya no me queda un trofeo por la última misión. Esta vez por hacerlo en súper difícil, que no lo voy a hacer. No, déjenlo pedirme que haga. No lo voy a hacer. Y esta de 21%, quién sabe qué misión sea. Voy a tratar de averiguar. Y ya. Ya estoy a nada de acabar. Pero bueno, siguen siendo dos misiones. Nivel 37 ya.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse is ready to strike.
What machine is this?
After what happened with
I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun.
But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Oh.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Mucho texto. No me di... TLDR. No, TLDR.
They know where I am.
Llegaré, ok, tienes que creer que vas a llegar porque si no, no vas a llegar, ok. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Así decidió matarme así? Pues ya, no voy a avanzar más. Quiero que lo sepan.
Dude with brown hair! I look like all of them! I know I look like Zack from the Try Guys! I get it! I'm a white dude with brown hair! I look like all of them! I know I look like Zack from the Try Guys! I get it! I'm a white dude!
Ok, qué mal. Ahí sí.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Duval, I know he'll defend the city. With the Spire.
¿Qué es la Spire? La verdad es que no tengo ni la menor idea de qué es la Spire, o sea, ¿dónde se supone que está o qué es? No tengo ni la menor idea.
Not much gets past them.
Tienes que creer. Tienes que creer.
This'll help. Oh boy.
Espérense. En teoría sí, pero tiene un poco a su efecto. Quiero que entiendan que ya es bueno. Ya. Pick up rock. Ah, puedo pick up una roca. ¿Saben quién lamenta no haber cazado ahora para poder hacer viajes rápidos? Yo, claramente. $2300, o sea, está pero lejísimos. Y en realidad no, lo peor es que ni siquiera está tan lejos, pero sí, sí está lejos. Malditas. Falla. No me interesa. Maldita sea. Ya tengo con qué coger, pero pues no me sirve hasta que no encuentre un vendedor. Y el vendedor está tan pinches lejos que pues ya tengo. Recuerdo esto hay que seguir esa vida. Ok, no había nada que pudiéramos hacer que lo valiera la pena. ¿Llegaré a nivel 40? Como todo esté dicho y hecho, llegaré al nivel 40. Quedan 2 misiones, cada una vamos a asumir que para cada una voy a subir un nivel. Y eso, vamos a ver. Vamos a llegar a 38 hace mucho. De 39, pero el 40 pues yo creo que no, a menos que lo que tenga que matar sea demasiado grande en el intervalo. Ok. Esperen. Hay un monitor por ahí, ¿no? me sirve ahorita, pero también me sirve después. ¿Cómo que no tengo rich meat? Acabo de matar a un jabalí, hijos de la Bueno, entonces véndeme rich meat, que luego yo. Eso sería mágico, ¿saben? Que se pudiera... Ah, Fox Skin, Fatimi, te diría, ahí está, el perpetuo. Ah, qué bien. Una Fox Skin y 10 Fatimi. En realidad no está caro. Ah, no, espera. Así me puedo deshacer de Borskin. What's her name? Desert Glove. No me lo va a aceptar, ya lo sabíamos. Maldita sea, pues.
Grab this now.
Another triumph for Meridian.
Our enemies fear us for good reason.
Keep that for later.
Vamos a ver. Skills. Ah, tengo 10 puntos de skills, qué bien. Las necesitaré, ¿no? Leader of Strike. No creo que me sirva de nada. Silent Romp. Low Profile. Habrían servido, no lo sé. Ok, eso suena cool. Quiet Sprint suena cool. Heavy Lifter suena cool por lo que te da. Y Double Shot y esas cosas. Demon Crafter. Ok. Ah, qué bonito. Pues es que en realidad le veo un uso tal vez a esto. No mucho más. ¿Por qué? Vamos a ver un par de cosas, como por ejemplo. Ah, ya tengo cosas tier coil. Very rare más 43% de tier. Va. Vamos a verlo. Tier coil. No, pues no. Quiero algo de daño, así después de daño. Aquí está. Tal vez por eso valga la pena hacer eso, para que el 44% de daño adicional se venga ahí. ¿Tier? No mames. No, no, no. Yo no lo removí. Dime que no lo removí. Me mato. Ah, no, no se robó. Ah, tier coil remove porque ya está en el arma, claro.
Shadow has been proven baseless traitors.
Der Bajal. ¿No era el malo Der Bajal? Sí.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Just blameless Maraz.
Quietly does it.
Yes.
Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came from Meridian, others the Shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseran cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay. Vamos a salvar allá afuera.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over. You'll like what I have for...
Si creen que no lo haré, se equivocan.
I don't have the patience to walk in circles.
No. Ya fue, lo voy a salvar, entonces me retiro.